If you are wondering if US Virgin Islands is kid-friendly, come along with us, we'll tell you all about it. Now, it's definitely party city, so when we arrived to the airport, they greeted us with shots. Of course, we grabbed one to loosen up. Afterwards, we went straight to our hotel. We stayed at the Windward Passage. Of course, the aesthetics were beautiful, but we mostly chose this hotel because it's in the middle of everything. Everything was pretty accessible from here, the beaches, the top of the mountain, shopping, everything we came for. Sasha and I came here a few weeks ago, but we had to bring the kids back, so when we got here, we went straight to touring. King had to let his alpha energy out as soon as we got outside. We decided to walk around and do some sightseeing before we went and grabbed dinner. If you know our kids, you know they love the island, so they were partying, dancing, they were so excited to be here. The water was so beautiful, it took everything in us to tell them they cannot jump in that water. But you know them, they were ready to go, they were ready to swim, they were ready to party. We got there pretty late, so they weren't able to swim the first day, but we promised them the next morning we would be swimming. King caught up with some tourists and decided he was gonna go for a race. Again, his alpha energy definitely shows. After he won the race, we were headed to get some food, and by this time we had definitely all worked up an appetite, so we knew we had to eat good. We chose 758, which was a Caribbean restaurant, but what we didn't know is by nightfall this restaurant turned into a full club and bar. Our kids can adapt to anything though, so they were ready to go. Of course, like any kids, they chose chicken and fries. Me and Sasha went Caribbean pasta. Let me tell you guys, it was so good alongside that brown stew chicken. I said, okay, I will be coming back here several more times before the trip is up. After that, we walked back to our hotel. Now, I don't really recommend walking at night, especially on the island, but we were safe, so do as you please. Locals were outside everywhere, and when we got back to our hotel, it was lit up. When we checked out our hotel, no one ever told us that it was lighting up like this at night, so the kids were super excited. Of course, our room was right beside the pool, so we had to let them do some swimming before the night ended. Tell me guys, would you take your kids to US Virgin Islands for a vacation? If so, let me know so we can meet you there. See you next time. Bye.